President Trump's executive order marks the culmination of months of discussions between ByteDance and a consortium of US investors. The new structure reportedly gives American stakeholders control over TikTok's US operations while limiting Chinese ownership to 20%. Supporters of the deal within the US government argue that this arrangement will shield American users from potential data security risks. The administration has long maintained that Chinese ownership of TikTok poses unacceptable vulnerabilities. Critics, however, have questioned whether the deal genuinely resolves the underlying security concerns or merely shifts the optics. They point out that much of TikTok's technology, including its algorithm, originates in China. For years, TikTok has been at the heart of the broader competition between Washington and Beijing over technology and data governance. The app's massive popularity among young Americans made it a high-profile target in the debate over how much access Chinese firms should have to Western digital markets. China, in turn, has accused the United States of unfairly weaponizing national security arguments to stifle competition. This dispute over TikTok has become a microcosm of that wider geopolitical contest. The Chinese Foreign Ministry's statement suggests that Beijing views the recent executive order not merely as a commercial decision, but as part of a broader trend of tightening restrictions on Chinese businesses abroad. Guo Jiakun's emphasis on openness and fairness was aimed not only at Washington, but also at global investors who closely watch China's responses to US actions. By framing its stance as one that respects enterprise autonomy and market principles, Beijing seeks to portray itself as a defender of global business norms, in contrast to what it depicts as Washington's politically motivated interventions. In recent years, China has sought to reassure foreign businesses that it remains committed to market-based policies, even as geopolitical tensions rise. Statements like Guo's are intended to underline that commitment. Chinese officials and companies have long complained that US measures, including export restrictions and investment reviews, unfairly single them out. The TikTok case, they argue, adds to the perception that Chinese firms face a higher bar when operating in the United States. Guo's call for a non-discriminatory business environment reflects these concerns. By using that phrase, Beijing signaled that it believes Chinese companies should be treated under the same rules as competitors from other countries.